I have, everyone. I've been distracted by Hosana, who is standing, in fact, in a tree there. Isn't that a magnificent sight? That really is a very special picture of a male leopard standing in a tree. We were very lucky to come across Brent Leo Smith's brother, Dylan, who said, "Have you been to Hosana?" I said, "Nay, unto Hosana I have not been." And he said, "Oh shame, woe is you." And then he said, "He's just down there, go and have a look." So that's where we find ourselves now, looking at Hosana's bottom and his Steenbok kill just to the left-hand side of that. Hello, Sassy B. You say, yay. I'm not sure if you're referring to Hosana or the dead antelope next to him. I'm going to assume that you're referring to the leopard. Let's move a little bit closer and then we can get a decent view. Yeah, I'm afraid, everyone, we don't seem to have the best view, obviously, but that's simply because our signal is very dodgy. I will try and go backwards slightly now. Let's see if we can get a better view. I'm not sure why. We'll see if that works. There we go. How's the signal there? Is it still fine? Ah, there we go. Now he's looking around. I don't think he's going to move much from this position for the rest of the day, which is fantastic. Now, I don't know what the last thing he ate was, but when I last saw him and he came wandering onto Djuma for a very brief stint, he looked pretty hungry. But he's managed to kill himself a Steenbok, which for Hosana is not a particularly big piece of food. You know, he's quite often into adult impala. But I think he's quite uncomfortable at the moment. He's just feeling a little bit sorry for himself because his belly is so full. He has given us the most amazing times, this leopard, and the amount of time that we have spent enjoying his company really is quite astonishing. And this is why having young leopards in the area where you operate is so important. Because they don't roam so widely, because they're not territorial yet, they are just hugely valuable. Even if, as he's doing now, he's not particularly easy to look at. His face, I mean. Isn't it wonderful the way he lies down on his little paw? Yes, Wildflower, he absolutely could. If he does have a bad dream, he could easily fall out of the tree, drop to the ground. Could be quite fascinating to see. I've seen leopards fall from almost that height. I mean, that's pretty high. I have seen leopards fall from that position and survive. But I mean, that's a good, I'm going to say 15 meters up. So a good 50 feet or so. He's a long way up in the tree, so I hope he doesn't have a bad dream and fall out. He wouldn't, I mean, in seriousness, he wouldn't fall out. He would grab on, he'd wake up long before he sort of slipped out and over. Unlike a human being, we are absolutely not designed to sleep in anything other than the sitting or lying positions. And I don't know if you've